What is the difference between coding and programming? This is a question that is asked a lot, so today I'm just going to explain the difference. I'm ATO and I make videos and post about tech and how to get into programming. So if you want to learn more and get started with your tech journey, make sure to subscribe or follow my page and let's get started. So let's start with coding. Imagine writing sentences in a new language. Let's say, for example, in English, you write a sentence like, I am a boy. So coding is basically the act of writing that sentence, but in the programming language of your choice. You remember when you were learning how to write English and you learned about things like vowels, consonants, punctuations, and so on? That's basically what coding is. So in coding, you're going to learn things like variables, semicolons, and all that stuff. So coding is basically understanding commands, syntax, and libraries used to communicate with a computer. So let's have a very simple example. We're going to write a very simple hello world program in Python. As you can see, this is just coding, writing the instructions or the code and executing it. That's all what coding is about. Now let's talk about programming on the other hand. Programming involves coding, but it includes things like planning, designing, understanding user needs, and coming out with a solution. So you need to have problem-solving skills. So let's take the English analogy. So after learning English, you still need to learn how to write essays, and essays are going to be used in order to write things like reports, in order to write whole documents with different meanings and different intentions. That is exactly what programming is. So programming involves coding, but now there is a whole other abstract of problem solving and what is actually used to build real-world solutions. So without coding, programming can't happen. Coding is the foundation that needs to bring programming to life. So today, if you want to learn coding, you will start with what is called a programming language. So at the beginning, you're just going to learn how to code. That is, if you're learning maybe Python, you learn the basic syntax, you learn how to write simple programs. But now when you go into the more advanced stuff, that's when you now go into things like systems, programming whole backends. That's when you're going to make use of programming, because now you're no more just writing code that is going to be executed by the computer. You're writing code with intention, and the intention is to solve new problems. The intention is to make a customer or a user happy, and that is where now you're going to be programming. It's a very simple distinction, but if you're ever wondering what is the difference between both, that is actually the difference. So thank you for watching these videos. If you have any question or you have any concept you need me to explain, just leave it in the comment section, because this video is an explanation of a concept that a lot of people have asked me, so I decided to make this video. So make sure to hit the like button, share this video, and follow me for more videos like this.